Hi, my name is Tate Gibbons, and this is my impromptu speech. My speech topic is the smartest cartoon character. Now, I know a lot of people would say Jimmy Neutron as the smartest cartoon character, but I disagree with that. I think that the smartest cartoon character is Gary from SpongeBob. Now, I know, you're probably thinking, Gary, he's just a snail, but he's not. Gary's much more than a snail. If you think about it, first of all, snails don't have personalities, and Gary does. He has feelings, he has emotions, and he knows that SpongeBob is his best friend. Gary, he reads books, he meows, which is weird because the snails meow. Ask yourself that. Have you ever heard of a snail that meows? I haven't, but Gary does. Now, I think that Gary isn't a cat, how he's supposed to be portrayed, but more, Gary is a personating cat and a snail, and he's neither of those two things. Because he could be John Cena, but he's probably not. But we don't know that, because he doesn't talk. Now, Gary has a whole song about him that you may hear playing. It's about when he left because SpongeBob did him wrong. And now he's out on his own, and he doesn't care. He left SpongeBob, and now he's all alone out in the world. But if you really need him, if you think back into the episodes, Gary, he's on his show, and if you go inside this show, it's like an apartment, and it has a refrigerator, it has a bed, it has like tons of stuff. But you have to watch the show to see that. But I'm telling you that now, so you don't need to watch the show. He has a really nice show. And you can go inside the show. Basically, he's everything you need. So he doesn't really need to go home with SpongeBob, but SpongeBob obviously wants Gary to come home because Gary's his best friend, and Gary misses SpongeBob, so he does go home in the end. He goes missing and he meets this old lady, and the old lady doesn't treat him right, but Gary knows that because Gary's a smart snail. He's also the smartest cartoon character because he meows, and SpongeBob understands his meows because his meows are much more complex than you think they are. Because truthfully, he's speaking. He might be speaking in tongues, we don't know. But he also reads books. If you remember that one episode where SpongeBob goes into people's dreams, he goes into Gary's dream, and Gary is reading a book, listening to jazz, chilling in the library, you know, in his coat, and he has a body, and he can talk. That's how Gary probably really is. But he just pretends to be a little slow so that he doesn't take on the spotlight because he knows that this is SpongeBob's show. He's also a smart character in the show, or out of any cartoon character, because he doesn't say stupid things. Everything Gary says has meaning, and it's, I don't know. It's just Gary, you know? Like, he's just the best. He's the best cartoon character, and he's the smartest. I think, really, he controls all of Bikini Bottom, and he controls all their minds. And I think Sandy Cheeks is his, like, real personality, and I think he acts more like that. But he controls SpongeBob, and he hangs out with him as Patrick, because Gary's his best friend, but Gary can't run and stuff because he's a snail. So he takes over Patrick's body and squibbles everybody to make SpongeBob feel like he has friends because he's a good friend, and Gary wants SpongeBob to be happy. So that's why he takes over Bikini Bottom and he controls everybody. He also employs SpongeBob because he's Mr. Krabs, and he's everybody in town. The whole show is about Gary, you just don't realize it because Gary's more laid back. But in the whole idea, he really is the whole show because he's everything except for SpongeBob. So the whole show is about Gary. And that's why Gary is the smartest cartoon character.